Hello Stardust family, welcome back to my channel. My name is Shermaya if you are new here. In today's video, we're going to be doing a lip combo on a bare face. Let's go ahead and get into this video. I have my AirPods in just so that it's kind of like a microphone so you can hear me better. I've been doing that lately because I don't have a microphone yet. But step one, I'm going to go in with some chapstick because my lips are looking so crusty. I already went to the bathroom in the dorm and washed my face and brushed my teeth, so all of that is out of the way. But yeah, it is cold this morning, so I do have, actually it's not even morning right now, it's like 11 something. But I just didn't want to like stress myself out and get up at like 6 a.m. It's my second day off and then I work like 5 days straight, so I'm like, I'm just gonna sleep in, I'm gonna chill, you know, and then like record. Next, I'm going to go in with this. It's kind of like miracle water, but it is like witch hazel rose water. And I'm just going to clean off any residue that might be on my face after washing it. But yesterday I went on a hike. I went to Ginny Lake. It was so nice, like actually. I don't think I've ever hiked 6 miles before that I know of, but it was really nice, honestly. We thought it was going to be busier than it was, but it was not. We actually went like perfect timing. We arrived at like 8:45, maybe almost 9, and we were able to find parking, so that was great. But when we were leaving, it started to get a lot more full. But we went to Inspiration Point. That was like the main destination. Like it took the longest to get there, and it honestly felt like the most rewarding because like it was a lot. Like it was a lot of inclines and just like jagged rocks. There was like stairways in some places, but other places it was literally just like rocks. But I thought it was just super cool. And a lot of people, like when we were getting higher, they were just like, oh, I can't go anymore. Or they wanted to like rest, which like, you know, it's always good to rest. But some people just like couldn't go any further. There was one lady like on the wall like this. She was like, because she was afraid of heights, and I was like, oh my goodness, like I didn't even think of that. Like I was just like, I'm such like a daredevil. Like I like when there's like a little fear factor in what I do. Like I could possibly die, but if I lived through this, it would be so cool. You know what I mean? Not saying that it was that dangerous, but there wasn't like rails or anything. Like, I mean, if you got close enough and weren't paying attention or being clumsy, or just like a super crowded day, I could definitely see like someone falling. But I think she was just pretty afraid of heights, to be honest. Like she looked pretty scared, so I did feel bad for her because I'm like, dang bro, because the whole way up I was just like do. Like I was chilling, like I was having so much fun the whole way up. Okay, so that's done. Now I'm gonna go in with this one has been on so tight. Like every time I put it on, it just so tight. Let's see if I can get it. I can't. I'm just gonna, I have another one that's less tight, but this is, what is this? I think it's just vitamin C brightening oil. Yeah, it's like brightening serum. But I like to do this just to give my skin a little glow for the day. But other than Inspiration Point, we went to, where did we go? We went to the falls. I forgot what it was called. I don't remember what it's called, but like we went to a waterfall and it's in the vlog. Like I did a vlog. That video. And that was like so nice because we finally got a nice day here in Wyoming. Like every day, bro, it's been like cold. We even had snow in like May. And so yesterday was my day off, and it was perfect. And I was like, wow, because I thought it was gonna be cold. Like I almost put on like 4 layers of pants because I thought it was gonna be cold. But it was so nice. And when we were by the water, it was just, I don't know, it felt so refreshing. It felt so good. Like if you've ever had like an IV, it almost felt like that, but like on the outside. It felt so good. And it was just really nice. I will say though, we went basically perfect timing because it's only going to get busier. I didn't realize how busy national parks were. But now I'm going to go in with some collagen lotion. This has been my favorite. It's literally gotten my skin back to like clear. My skin used to be like pretty bad, but now it's getting better. I used to play softball, and we would have to wear face masks, helmets, and that just collects a lot of sweat. And then also I was just like, you know, I was a tomboy, to be honest. So I like wouldn't, like I hated showers, like I hated putting on deodorant, I hated like wearing my hair a certain way. Like I only wanted to wear jeans and a hoodie. Like I was just, I don't know, I was basically a little boy. So with that, I didn't like care about my skin. And when I got older, like high school age, I was like, oh dang. I had a little realization, like, oh, my skin is trash. So once I graduated high school, that's when I like finally decided to work on it and be consistent. But yeah. But what I was saying was, like, this is the first national park I've ever been to and worked at, so it was just like double whammy. But I didn't realize like how busy it would be and like how many people actually enjoyed, I guess, going to a national park. But it makes sense, like it's natural, it's beautiful, like who wouldn't want to go? But it was just so crowded at the waterfall that it just kind of like, I feel like it almost took away from the beauty of it. But I get it, like everyone wants to get their photos, everyone wants to go see the waterfall. But it was just like, it almost felt like an amusement park, like people just like waiting in line to see the waterfall and take pictures in front of the waterfall. But I was able to get a really nice photo of like me in front of the waterfall, like without anyone in the background, so that was nice. But if I ever have kids, bro, I wouldn't want to like take away from their experiences or anything, or not allow them to experience certain things, but there was so many like upset, hangry kids like walking up, and I was just like, this is not, like, I feel like that's just not the place to like bring a kid if they're not into that. Like I feel like it was a lot of like, it was supposed to be like a family vacation, they're supposed to be having fun, going to the national park, seeing the wilderness, all that. But it just turned into, obviously this is like outside looking in, but I feel like it just turned into like almost like a hassle and like not an enjoyable experience. Like it was kind of hot, and it hasn't even been hot here, and yesterday was like 70-80 degrees I think, but it's only gonna get hotter. But I feel like people were just like hot, kids were annoyed, kids were hungry, they wanted to go back home, you know, people wanted to take naps. I was telling Teresa and Earl, like the people I went with, like my friends I went with on the trail, they took me, I was telling them, I was like, if I was a child, like I would be like upset, because like it was just a lot, especially if you didn't eat or anything like that. Like if you're a parent and you brought snacks for them and you had like a whole day planned and also scheduled a nap, then it'd be enjoyable. Some people had like little babies. I'm just like, what is going on? Next, I'm gonna go in with some eye cream. I wonder if I have an open one. I might not, but I might. Looks like I don't. But some people had like little babies, and I'm just like, okay, whatever. The only thing about the hike is everyone goes at their own pace. Like, I'm more of a fast walker. Like, obviously, like, enjoy the scenery, yeah, but there's just certain points in a hike where you don't need to necessarily enjoy the scenery. Like, just walk and then like get to the destination and then view it. Because we were and I feel like people just lack self-awareness as well. Like, you can't stop in the middle of a trail and you have like so many people behind you and in front of you, and or if you're gonna stop, like stop at a good point, I feel like. But there's like old people, young people, kids, you know, middle-aged people, like everyone is on this trail. And there was this older guy and his wife, and they had the little, I don't even know what you call them, those hiking sticks. I literally don't know the name of them, but he like stopped on the middle of the trail, and this is like a staircase steep hill. He stops in the middle, pulls up his pants, and like has like the pointy needle part sticking back at me, and I'm just like, like he almost stabbed me, and I was like, oh, excuse me, sorry. Because like I didn't know he was gonna stop. Like, he stopped suddenly, like on the middle of the stairs, and I was just like, okay. But it was really fun, but it would be more fun with a little less people. But I will say it was nice to like see all the people and like hear all the accents and languages. Like, I was like, okay, like there was French people up there. There was like some country folks up there. It was so funny. I was like listening to a family talk, and they were like so country. They were like, so yeah, you want to go next up there, Johnny? And then they had like 10 kids with them. It was really funny. I feel like that's not the best accent, but just think of like the most country accent in the world. And it was pretty funny. I was just like, I was being so nosy. I was just like looking at them, because I've just never heard like that kind of like, I don't know. I feel like it'd be like me if I went to like, I don't know, a place where not many black people are, like you just stare at them. That was me with them, because I was just so curious and so interested. I'm like, how are they speaking like that? You know? But now I'm going to do my eyebrows with some clear gel. This video might be long just because I am talking, but I feel like that's fun. And if you guys do just want, I mean, I do have videos where I just go through it, but you know, let me get closer. I cannot see, but I will say Inspiration Point was like my favorite. I wasn't able to get like capture the reality of how beautiful it was, just because like my camera can't get all that. But it literally, when you're up that high, it looks like God just sprinkled diamonds everywhere. Like the whole world is just glistening, and I was really in awe. I didn't want to leave. I was just like, wow, like I wish I brought like some food up here to enjoy and eat. And it was funny, I didn't think chipmunks would be 7,000 feet in the air, and they were. And at the top of Inspiration Point, there was like so many chipmunks trying to like eat everyone's food, because you know everyone brings snacks like once they get there. They want to eat, which makes sense, especially if you have children, and just to like reward yourself for making it that far. But bro, the chipmunks were like walking on people, like trying to get their food. People were trying to chase out, well, the kids were definitely trying to like chase after them and feed them. I don't think they know you're not supposed to feed wildlife, but I feel like it just added to the trip. It was really cute. But the whole walk was really nice. I really enjoyed the hike. It's probably the most fun thing I have done so far. So yeah. Okay, now we're gonna get into the lip combo. And I'm thinking that we go brown today. I really like my MAC lip liner. I don't like the price, but I like the product. I will say that. Because, I don't know, $22 for a lip pencil. It's just steep. But we're gonna go in with the MAC lip pencil and Chestnut, and I'm gonna line my lips. And then I'm just gonna blend it out with the back of the lip pencil. But so far, so I work for Vail, and it's good so far. I will say, like, I'm not having a bad experience or anything. But I will say, I swear there's like one racist guy here. And it's so weird because, you know when like you're just watching, 1 second. Okay. So in the beginning of the season, he was like in my department. And I was like, oh, he seems like so cool. Like I like want to get to know him, be his friend. Like he just seemed like really cool, down to earth, whatever, right? But okay, sorry. Sorry, I can't decide. I have these 4 chocolate ones, like brown lips. I think I'm gonna go with brownie dip. And put that on the center of my lips. But anyway, so I would just like watch him interact with other people, because in the morning, like we all stand in a circle and we stretch together. And he just seems super cool, like funny, like, right? I was like, yeah, he seems like a cool person to get to know. I even like asked him for help and he helped me and I thought he was cool. But then like outside of work, because we all like live in dorms, but outside of work, he just like, I don't know, he gives me like that racist look. If you know what I'm talking about, like you know what I'm talking about. But just like, it's just like a dirty, ingrained look that he gives me, and I'm just like, it makes me like so uneasy, and I'm just like, okay. But I swear yesterday there was a concert and he was like, oh, was that N-word playing? Like, and like I was like tuned in on the game because I was playing pool and you write your name down, right? But people were also playing in the band, like they each went up like one at a time. Like there was like, I think 8 performances maybe, and they each performed like 8 songs. And I don't know, like, I feel like, I don't want to be like that, but I feel like that was directed towards me and I just didn't know. But also like, why is the N-word coming out of your mouth and you're like the whitest person in the world? But I don't know, he just rubs me the wrong way. And even like, I was like, so what do you like to do for fun? He's like, just drink. And I'm like, oh, okay. It's just weird because like just watching him interact with other people, you would think like he'd be so cool, so chill, like you'd want to be his friend. But bro, it's weird. I don't like it. I literally try and avoid him. Not like I have to avoid him, but like he is like outside a lot because he just likes to drink. But it's just, I don't know. That's the only thing I can say that is just like uncomfortable. But I don't deal with it on daily. It's only like after work because like he's not in my department anymore. But it's weird. But we are in the middle of Wyoming, so what should I expect? Now I'm gonna go in with some clear gloss. Not saying that racism should be expected, but I don't know. I feel like, not saying that these people aren't used to seeing like a black person, because some of them, like not everyone's from Wyoming. Like there's so many people from like New York Pennsylvania, Pittsburgh, North Carolina, California, like everywhere, literally like all 50 states. So I think he's just a little bit more secluded, or was just raised a certain way, but I'm gonna be walking the other way when I see him, because I don't know, I feel like I don't know, I don't like the feeling at all. But this is a lip combo. Sorry I just made that like super, like I feel like that was just like a downer, and now we're going to an upper. But I just had to like get that off my chest, because I'm like, ain't no way he said that. I'm gonna do a little bit of highlighter today, because why not? I know it's a no makeup look. Well, no makeup, just lip combo, but I just want to do a little highlighter today, because I don't really use it, so why not? It's gonna be super light, like super light. But other than that, everyone's been like super cool, super chill. I like that. I've been playing volleyball and pool. I'm trying to be more social. I'm such like a in my bubble type of girl. Like I don't like to go outside. Like even when I'm home, like I don't like to go out. I don't like to be around drunk people. I don't like to be around people that smoke. Like I like to be around things that smell good, and I like to be around things that are uplifting. Like I went out yesterday because I don't want to just be that girl to sit in her room and like not get to know like anybody. Just like, you know what I mean? So let's get into hair. 1 second. We're gonna go in and let's move on to hair. Okay, so I just have my hair in a braid right now, but so I was talking about how I went out last night because I didn't want to just, you know, stay in my room. Because the way it's set up is there's the lodge, and then right next to the lodge is housing dorms for all the employees, because we all live on site, and then we can literally just walk to work the next morning, which is really nice. And then within the dorms, there's like 13 dorms. Within all the dorms, there's volleyball, basketball court, housing, washers and dryers, and then they have a bar called the Whistle Pig. And so I went to the Whistle Pig yesterday because there's like a cute little country folk music scene out here, so they did a little performance yesterday. And instead of staying in my room and being a loner, I was like, let me just go be social, let me go outside, see what happens, right? As soon as I leave my dorm, like literally within my dorm, this guy, he's like, whoa, dude, like you're so pretty, dude. And I'm like, thanks, because bro, this man is drunk. Like I feel like seasonal worker men, they go to work and then they just get drunk. Like it's so bad. Like I'm not saying all the men do that, but I feel like there's just so many people that come here to just work and then become alcoholics. Almost everyone drinks every night. Like everyone looks forward to drinking every night. Even my boss was like, oh, I just can't wait to drink today. And I'm just like, so I'm just like, I didn't drink last night because I'm just like, I came here to get better, make my money, and like become better in some way, shape, or form. You know what I mean? And it's honestly sad to see like the amount of men who just like they just want to get drunk and wasted every night. Same with the girls too, like. And so I go to the bar. No. So I'm in my dorm, and this guy, he's like, oh my God, you're just so beautiful. Like, can I get your number? And like, I'm honestly like kind of scared. I'm like, 'cause he's just like all up in my face, and he's like, if you've ever been around a guy that's just super drunk, like you're almost like fearful. Walked away, he would like grab my arm or something, and don't touch me. So I was like, you can have my Instagram. So I gave him my Instagram, and then like literally like an hour later, I just blocked him because I'm like, no. Anyway, next I'm walking to the bar. I see a friend. I'm like, hey, he's got a little pirate flag. I'm like, where did you get that? And he's like, oh, Amazon. Like, you know? And I was like, okay, cool. And he's like, you want to join the pirate ship? And I was like, yeah, bud, like, yeah, for sure, like, just having fun. So he like put the flag in the table, and I just shook his hand, and I was like, yeah, I'm part of the crew now, whatever. But I'm like, come play pool with me, like, I don't have anyone to play pool with. So he was kind enough and was like, yeah, like, I'll come play pool. So all last night I was playing pool. It was so fun. I'm just so sensitive to certain things. Like, so many of these guys were like just trying to like, not like talk to me, I don't think. Well, maybe a couple, I don't know. But I was being very dismissive yesterday because like, I'm not on that. Like, I'm not on that. And like, obviously, like, I came with my man. Like, I'm not on that. And I was just playing pool, and they just kept coming up to me or whatever. But I'm standing like this like the whole time. Like, I'm just like they're talking to me. I'm like, oh, cool. This old guy was like blowing me kisses. I'm like, ew. And his breath stunk. Like, it smelled like he threw up, swallowed it. It was so bad. But it was literally just because he had like mixed beer and alcohol and everything. Like, everyone's breath was stinking last night. It was so bad because they were all like drinking. And now I'm like, dang, does my breath smell like that when I drink? Probably. But I didn't drink like a lick of no type of alcohol yesterday. I was just like, no, I came to play pool, listen to this band, and then go home. But I ended up playing like maybe 13 games of pool. It was so much fun. I was getting good shots, but at the end, bro, like, I was just losing. Like, I hit the cue ball. Is that what it's called? I don't know. I hit the white ball in when I had just the 8 ball. So I lost. And then one game, I positioned the 8 ball like right in front of a pocket. And then I hit it in, so I lost. And then there was this one guy who was just really good. He was like, yeah, I've only been playing on this table for 10 years. So I'm like, oh, okay. So he was hogging the table for like an hour. Not hogging, but like, he was winning because you sign up and whoever wins, you play them next if you're next on the board. But it was a lot of fun. There was one guy that I was talking to, right? Okay, next we're gonna do jewelry. 1 second. Okay, I'm back. So there was one guy, the only reason like I kept talking to him because he was like, oh, I'm from Oregon. And I was like, oh my gosh, like, have you read the book Shoe Dog? And he was like, no. If you don't know what Shoe Dog is, it is basically like how Nike became like big and a brand and like how it came up. And I was like the book is literally starting in Oregon. I'm pretty sure, I don't remember his name, but the author he was like born and raised in Oregon. I'm gonna go in with 2 gold earrings. And so I was like, oh my god, like, have you read that book? It's so cool. And he was like, no, but growing up, like, obviously, like, we learned about it, like, every class, teachers wanted to talk about it. I'm like, no, you should read it, like, it's a good book. And even you guys, like, if you have never read Shoe Dog, like, you should read that. It's a really good read. It's the type of book that takes you on an adventure, like, sparks curiosity, it makes you question things, and like, you just don't want to put the book down. Like, that book was, I would have to say that's probably like my favorite book, actually, and I want to reread it. Like, it was that good. But so I asked him about that, and I don't even remember what else we talked about, but like I said, I was being like super dismissive yesterday. I just feel like with men, like, I like to be friends with men, but you just have to, like, I don't know, sometimes when you're too friendly, like, trying to be a friend, I feel like they just take it like the wrong way and they want to like hang out and be more than friends. And it's like, no. And this is seasonal work, so a lot of guys here are single and they just want to like, you know, I'm not gonna say too much, but anyway, there's a lot of drama because after I got done talking with the guy from Oregon, this girl comes up to me and she's like, oh, you know that guy you were just talking to? I was like, yeah, I'm like, I wasn't talking to him. He was just, well, like, not like that. Like, I'm not interested, but he was just like asking me where I was from and all that, whatever. Because that's what you do during seasonal work. Like, you get to know people, you ask them where they're from and what department they're in. So he was just asking me that type of stuff. But I don't know. I feel like he's been eyeing me too, to be honest, but I don't know. But she was like, yeah, he's just like super abusive actually, and like I just want to protect you. Like, you definitely, like, he's a bad person, you shouldn't talk to him. And I was just like I'm like, I came with my man, like, I'm not, no, like, I'm really, like, I'm waiting in line to play pool. That's why so many people are like coming up and talking to me, because there's like 2 parts of the bar. And when you have your name on the board, like, it's important to stay there so you can see when you're next, and you can keep an eye on like who's winning and who's losing. So that's really why like I feel like so many people were talking to me last night. But it was just, I don't know, it gave me the ick, like how many people just like drink and smoke. I don't know, I just don't like that stuff. It's just like, I get it, like, I used to do that stuff, and like I drink occasionally, but it's just like, I don't know, I feel like it's so normalized. It's so, like, it's so normal to just like drink and smoke, and I feel like it shouldn't be like that normal. Like, because I'm telling you, none of these people talk to me sober, but as soon as they get drunk and have their smoke, like they just are out there and they just want to talk and communicate. I just wish like you were like that, like people could be like that sober. But I know some people are for sure, but a lot of people here, like, they want to talk to you once they get drunk, and I don't like to talk to drunk people because half the time they forget they even talk to you. So, but yeah, this is a look. Let's go ahead and roll a little montage. Let's roll the clips now. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Sorry about that whole ramble, but if you like the tea and drama, then actually I don't even like to promote tea and drama, but it's just like real raw life experience, to be honest. But remember, I do post every Wednesday and Sunday at 6:30 p.m. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe if you do like my channel and you do enjoy my videos. And comment down below what you think about my little situation if you walk through the whole thing. Like, do you think that I should do this again next year if I'm being dramatic, or like if I should just give it a chance? Until then, peace out.